an offer there that they are so comfortable with, and they need a top centerman back.
Isn't Marner a lesson for them a little bit, like where they didn't move him before his no trade kicked in, and then we're going, crap, now he holds all the cards? Like, they're kind of stuck.
Well, but they're stuck to what, though?
Yeah, forever.
Okay, but forever might be good if he becomes a 100-point guy that he's supposed to be.
Oh, forever's not
Right?
that long.
But if he's not happy.
You didn't get stuck with Marner. He ran out of years. He's leaving. You don't want him to leave. Like
Right, but
they
you
would
lost
welcome.
control of the situation where at least now, if you think Pettersson's not going to become a 100-point guy, if you
gosh.
think he's a 75-point guy,
Wow. Then you know what?
do you think Tocchet was just flat wrong about him?
Well,
Probably not.
how about the ownership and Jimmy Rutherford and the rest of them who gave him that contract? You were supposed to have made that decision already when you offered him the massive contract. Like that ship sailed.
Sunk cost fallacy? What's the
Right?
You know, if he's not good enough or doesn't want to do it.
If it's one thing to say that, but then go make the trade that you think will make you better.
You should free up the money.
Right?
You free up the money.
Oh gosh.
He has a no move clause, but like
July
yeah,
1st.
July 1st?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't think he doesn't strike me as the type of guy that would be devastated to have to leave Vancouver. Like, I think he's the type of guy you could sell on being
I
traded somewhere.
never saw him signing this
Neither did
deal.
I. I was stunned when he did it.
I
but-
was-
People there
very
telling me
surprised.
they felt like he got pressured into doing it. You know, and he was like, take the money in
but
at some point.
in retrospect, good job signing that contract, man,
Yeah.
because maybe you weren't. But at the start of his career for the first few, like, he was undeniably worth that money. Like, he really, really was a great player for the
Right.
first, like,
So what was last year? Was that
I don't
he
know.
just didn't want to?
I do not know. I do not know, and that would scare me to the.
I don't think he'd be that type of guy. Even if you went past July 1st with him, he doesn't strike me as the guy that says, I don't want to go anywhere. Like, if it continued to go down the path where he's not happy, the team's not happy, and the fan base is screaming, he strikes me as a guy that'll work with the organization to say, okay, just find me a spot here. I don't think
You
it's.
don't think they should?
I don't think they should trade him unless they feel like they're getting the right deal
It's
that
fu-
could
yeah.
cover their ass if he turns around and becomes a
Yeah.
100-point guy again.
It's funny because, like, reading a lot of the reports these days, it's like there is a lot of buyer. A lot of teams want to take that step. Chicago's ready. San Jose wants to get better. Anaheim wants to get better. Toronto's trying to buy.
Columbus, I hear, is ready to blow their
Carolina,
brains out.
Dallas, Vegas. Are they real? I'm sure they are.
Yes.
Our boy Donnie, is he going to
There
get a
is
new jersey
so many
for us?
teams that are like, we want the talent we're talking about here.
Yeah.
They're sitting on Elias Pettersson. You're right. You would have to say, okay,
Yes.
everyone gets tomorrow at noon. Email me your offer. We'll see if anyone wins. And if maybe no one does, but just send me an offer.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think these conversations are happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, just covering this league for a very long time. I don't know the availability. Let's just say there's 1,000 players in the league. How many are available with the right combination? Like, is it 75% of the league, 80% of the league,
I would
85% of the
available,
league?
yeah.
Available
Yeah,
for
yeah.
trade,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you make the right offer, you can get almost anyone.
I can't ever recall hearing so many names where it's like, yeah, we'll move him if it's the right deal.
Well, Kip.
And other years it's been like, no, we're not. That guy's untouchable.
I mean, do you think we could put together a list of 100 untouchable players? I doubt it. I doubt we could. Like, you know, it's
100 seems like a lot
I
right
could get
now,
you a list of 10.
yeah.
right?
Get you a list of 10.
Other than that,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and I love that. See, this is why the flat cap has been so frustrating. Nothing could happen. Had to be, okay, salary retention, and he takes a pay cut, and they swap this. And now it's just like you have some freedom to make some moves, and also you don't
Yeah.
have to be under the cap until
Well,
the
it's
season starts. So
the owners got tremendous assurance of not overspending with a hard salary cap, but the players got a lot of freedom to work within this hard cap to get out from under situations easier and faster than we've ever seen before. And that's apparently was a big trade-off as well for the players, is that, if you're not happy and you don't want to stay, there's ways of getting out early, really early. And we're seeing it with, Marner at 27 now and a few others. And it's like, okay, all right. I mean, we can't see our contracts blow right up with the likes of the NBA or the NFL or, all these guys making 40, 50, 60 million a year. But I get to pick a place where I can play when I'm 27, early in my prime.
I think NHL contracts should be max term 5 years, like the NBA's. Like I think people love this player movement stuff, and I understand as a player you don't like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, why would I ever buy a jersey of a player?
Because I think people love this stuff as much, if not more. I think this.
Are Leaf fans loving this? Oilers.
Oilers
got 6 or 7.
A really good point.
Oilers got 6 or 7. They're now having to deal with Connor McDavid being 12 months away. 12 months away from walking out for nothing. Tell me how much Oiler fans are enjoying this right now.
Right. And you know what, though? I think you've changed my mind with just that comment alone. Like, you should be able to think your guys or your
Yes.
That's a good point.
And I don't know. I don't know if it's really a good thing or not. All this movement, all this shuffling, and I mean, Mitch Marner, if he was to sign a 2-year deal at $30 million, like, and then potentially walk out in 24 months, he's just going to hear the same things that he heard the last few years in Toronto. Oh, you're all about the money, and you don't care about the team.
Well, but if you signed a 2-year deal, that's what you would be carrying.
I don't see him doing that.
Neither do I.
That's all.
Neither do I.
Right?
But it's funny, even saying that's what he would be caring about. It's like, you just skip around to teams that you think are going to win. Teams will pay you as a
go
Kevin
full
Durant
Kevin Durant. Yeah.
If Marchand holds out for the biggest offer, and if it's from the Leafs, I mean, but that's okay because he's a
This is what I'm saying.
2-time Stanley Cup champion.
It hasn't happened yet. Well, that does change things, but I'm telling you, people won't like that. If it's way over what he was rumored to be getting, way more than he ever got, it won't be good.
And just back to Elias Pettersson before feels like Carolina still.
I actually think that makes sense.
I don't know.
Carolina's going to get someone. Okay?
He's just the most Carolina Hurricane of all time.
Not Logan Stanko.
Him too. Him too. But
I can't wait to talk about Morgan Riley on the other hand.
oh, okay. Anyways, we should do game time. It's game time presented by Bet365. Visit the app for latest odds and find out why it's ever ordinary at Bet365. It's 19 plus, Ontario only. Please play responsibly. So, the Toronto Blue Jays open up a 3-game set in Cleveland tonight, taking on the Guardians. I don't know if you guys were watching the game on Sunday afternoon. Bit of a tough loss. Still, Jeff Hoffman, not the best night for him. But the Toronto Blue Jays tonight, big faves in Cleveland. Minus 140 on the money line. The Cleveland Guardians plus 120 on the other side of things. I'm looking tonight for a Bo Bichette home run. He's been red hot of late, and I think he's leading the team now in home runs, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a Bo Bichette home run at plus 500 tonight for the Toronto Blue Jays against the Cleveland Guardians. And there is no other sports other than baseball. Lots of great action, lots of it on Sportsnet tonight. And of course, you can listen to the game on Sportsnet 590 Fan. And that was Game Time, presented by Bet365. Visit the app to find out why it's ever ordinary. Bet365 is 15 plus, Ontario only. Please play responsibly.
Bet365, we love you. It's just going to be baseball stuff. That's all we got.
This hour of Real Kipper and Bourne brought to you by Bet365. Are we done?
They've been good partners. Yes.
Yeah, awesome. We still got a ton of names, guys.
Also, some Hall of Fame induction stuff we should talk about.
Has it come out yet?
Yeah, Alex McGillney got in.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, plenty more when we return to Real Kipper and Bourne. This hour of Real Kipper and Bourne brought